Welcome back to another episode of Table 500, in which we tear apart your terrible deck choices, misplays, ratios, and general life choices. So if you don't want to take part, then you know where the X button is. Today we're going to be looking at Blackluster Soldier. So I believe that includes the ritual monster and the little baby Blackluster monsters, I think that there is. So this support came out fairly recently. They have the card Gateway of Chaos, which I'm sure you're aware was popular with set rotation, and it was very annoying because it was mandatory that you had to add a BLS monster to your hand when it was activated. So fortunately, if you're a BLS player, that wasn't a problem. You could just get a free chaos out of it. But anyway, that's not the point. Today we're going to be looking at a pure deck, and this is played by Seth here, and he says, "Hey Farfa, I've been watching your videos since Classic Table 500, and they were ultimately what made me get back into the game. Well, I'm extremely sorry for that. I was thinking about what cards had the longest effects for you to read, and decided on BLS. After seeing that Gateway to Chaos is now a $15 card. Anyway, have a nice day and try to avoid weebs that are salty about you insulting waifu culture." He says to me while his avatar in the email is literally of some anime girl. Alright. So, I was thinking about what cards had the longest effects for you to read. Okay, great, thank you, awesome. Alright, let's see what we got here. First replay is up against Blackluster Soldier. Taking a look at your hand here, we are going to read some of these, alright? So let's see, Gateway to Chaos is when it's activated, you can add a BLS Ritual Monster or Gaia the Fierce Knight from your deck. Each time a monster is sent from the hand or field to the grave, you can place a spell counter, maximum 6. You can remove 3 spell counters to add a ritual spell from your deck to your hand. So that's actually quite decent. Now, Super Soldier Ritual. So you can ritual summon any BLS ritual monster. You must also tribute monsters from your hand or field whose total levels exactly equal 8. Okay. During your main phase, except the turn this was sent, you can banish this, 1 light monster and 1 dark monster from your grave, special a BLS ritual from your hand, ignoring its summoning conditions. Okay, so we also have Lord Gaia the Fierce Knight. I'm not going to read it until it unless it becomes relevant. So going up first here, he's rotated for the evening Twilight Knight. So this is one of the baby ones that I was just mentioning. So so they give effects to the ritual summon BLS monster based on like the fact that so it's like the Jinn, like when you tribute it, it gives it effects. So a BLS monster ritual summoned with this lets you once per turn target one monster your opponent controls, banish it, and you can only use this effect. So it's what, each of them? So you can only use one of them once per turn. You can banish one random card from your opponent's hand face down. You can only use this effect once per turn. So what, if you tribute 2 of these, does that mean you can only use it once per? Because it says you can only use this once per. It's a hard once per turn, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So trade in on the BLS monster. Okay, set Evening Twilight Pass. Cool. You made me read all of that for that. Well done. Well, at least you've got counters on your Gateway to Chaos now. And you could just be dead right now. So that's 4,000 double piercing. And that's okay, that's left you on 1,000. With number 38. Alright, don't know how you're getting out of this one. But yeah. There is now... Okay, so you've top decked this guy. So trade in. And your opponent didn't negate it. And you've also used Gateway Chaos to add Super Soldier Synthesis. And your opponent didn't negate with Hope Harder. Okay. Okay. He didn't negate trade in. Alright, that's fine. Let's see what he does here. Oh, this guy does things when it's banished. I don't get it. It doesn't say anything about being banished. If this card is banished from your graveyard, you can add 1 ritual monster from your deck to you. Oh, okay. So that's really cool with the Chaos Baby Dragons. He didn't negate the ritual spell. He didn't negate the ritual spell. Has he read Titanic Galaxy? Okay. And then that banishes that, and then that banishes 1 from the hand. So this guy lets you you can ritual this card with Super Soldier Ritual. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, sets a grave, inflict damage equal to if this card is destroyed by battle. If this card in your possession is destroyed by an opponent's card effect sent to grave, you special a Gaia the Fierce Knight from your hand deck or grave. Okay, so basically it's the Evening Twilight Knight that let him banish something. I believe this card can be used to ritual summon blah blah blah. You must also send one light and dark monster, one from hand or on one from deck to the graveyard. Total levels equal exactly 8. Right. Okay. I don't know how Black lost. Why is this on the field? He didn't summon it correctly. He traded in it. Fucking hell! Like Blue Eyes players, man. What can you say? So this is Sanafond the Sky Prison. It's 2 level 8 monsters. It gains 100 in attack and defense for each monster in the graveyards. Okay. Once per turn, you can detach 1 material. Until the end of your opponent's turn, this card can be destroyed by card effects, and neither player can special summon monsters from the graveyards. That's so random. Wow. Just like you can't special from the graveyard. Cool. So it's like, let me stall, and you can't use Blackluster Soldier. Monster Reborn, rather. So as you can see, he's got Return of the Dragon Lords, but that's switched off just now because of this guy. But as to why he refused to use Hope Harbinger to negate your ritual summon, I don't know, because that would have just ended your turn. Okay, the first duel is always a little tiring because we have to try get through all the effects and understand what the fuck is going on because there's so many cards here. But let's see what Beginning of Heaven and Earth does. So it's a trap card. Reveal 3 warriors from your deck, including at least 1 BLS monster or Gaia, and have your opponent randomly pick one. If they picked a BLS monster or Gaia, add it to your hand and send the rest to the grave. Otherwise, send them all to the grave. Okay. So it's basically why is it a trap? I just don't understand why they made this a trap. Why didn't they just make it a spell? That would have made it like way better. It could have actually have been decent, but instead they decided to make it a trap. I mean, it's not like this deck's overpowered, guys. Like, really? Ugh, I don't know. Right, Manju's getting the Super Synthesis. Rhoda. Okay, so Shien negate the ritual spell. Cool, great. So at least you know that Shien has an effect. So you know Shien has an effect, but you also don't know what to do because like this field looks wrong. You've gone neg 1 and all you've really ended with is a Shien, so that's awkward. Now, BLS gets ritual summoned here, banishing the Shien and banishing. I still don't understand how he's banishing 2 monsters, by the way, because these are all hard once per turn. So you can turn on a monster your opponent controls, banish it when this card destroys monster by battle, and sends it to graveyard. You can activate this effect. This card can make a second attack in a row. If this card is banished from a graveyard, you can add a ritual. Okay, so they all have that effect. Oh, okay, right. So it's because he's ritual summoning with each of them. So he basically gets 2 banishes when he summons BLS. Nice. Nice. What, he gets a second attack, right? Or, yeah. Second attack. Set Heaven and Earth. And pass to you. Cool. So you've blown your board away. But that's okay. This guy specials out Charging Gaia the Fierce Knight. I'm not even going to read it. It doesn't seem good, but sure. So that was the worst 6-am player we've seen. I think it was. It definitely was the worst 6-am player. All right. So you're keeping Thrasher up instead of Wolf. This guy can't attack. I don't know if you've read Thrasher, but he can't attack. I don't know. Can I just say this ritual spell is really good because like you can literally like just ritual from deck, from your hand or graveyard. You must also send 1 light and 1 dark, 1 from hand and 1 from deck to the grave. His total level is exactly equal 8. That's really good. Like you can just like 3 beginning, 3 evening, send 1 from deck, draw the other one, tribute it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm interested what this guy does. During either player's battle phase, you can discard this, target a BLS or Gaia. It gains 15. Every opponent monster that battles it this turn has its attack become that monster. Fucking hell, what? What? mind fucking blown there reading that paragraph. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard, you can banish 1 light and 1 dark monster from your graveyard, except this card, and add it to your hand. This one seems unnecessary. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't play this one, I think, but I don't know. I haven't. I'm not 100% sure how this deck runs. This is the first time I'm reading these cards. But Super Soldier Synthesis seems like a really good card. I'll tell you that much. This card seems really good. I know that. Snow effect. Attack over the baby dragon. Kind of pointless. All you're really doing is giving him fuel for the white dragon. Another Super Soldier here. Synthesis again. So the baby dragons are really good because you can send 1 from your hand and 1 from your deck to summon Super Soldier. Very nice. Last replay real quick. Against Magicians. Judging by that hand, there's hello? Yep. This is why people need, like, a lot of people like play against meta and they say like, oh, meta sucks, it's so autopilot. Oh, meta is so easy. And then they do plays like that. Astrograph, activate, scale, set, poison, pass. That was like, really, you need to kind of just ask yourself, you know, why am I playing this deck? Like, what am I trying to do? Like, are you trying, like, you're not proving anyone anything. All you're doing is embarrassing yourself. Oh. Set purple poison again. You do realize you have this pendulum monster thing here that you can summon Astrograph into. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't know where you go after that, but like, fucking hell, like, wow. Alright, you should feel bad getting your cards banished. Yep, Trish looped as well. Scoop, yeah, fucking, what an embarrassment. Fucking hell. Anyway, let's get into this list. So, 2 BLS, play 3 man, just for the memes. Lord Gaia, if your opponent controls a monster you control no monsters, you can special this once per turn. If a monster with attack higher than this is special summon to your opponent's field, you can make this card gain 700. Is this literally just Cyber Dragon? This is literally just a power creep Cyber Dragon that's level 7. Huh, interesting. Okay, so maxing on the little guys. These guys seem really good. I'm curious what this one is. Super Soldier Ritual. So there's 2 ritual spells. This card can be used to ritual summon any black luster. You must also tribute monsters from your hand or field whose total levels exactly equal 8. From your hand or field. Okay. During your main phase, set turn was sent there. Banish this, 1 light and 1 dark. Special summon BLS from your hand, ignoring its summoning conditions. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's, I would probably suggest take out these trap cards, play Preparation of Rites. Wait, no, Preparation only adds level 7s, right? Huh, bummer. That kind of sucks. Does pre-prep work in this deck? Okay, I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to safely assume that if you're going to play pre-prep, then you would, if pre-prep works in this deck, you would have played it. So I'm going to safely assume you couldn't play it. So sure, that's fine. As for everything else, I'd probably play Senju because, like, I think getting to Super Soldier Synthesis seems really important, and it is literally the best card in your deck. Like, that seemed broken. Trade in, I mean, I think I would honestly just bump trade in up to 3, put BLS to 3, take out the traps, honestly. Just take out the traps. Stop playing trap cards. Bump the terraforming up as well. Is this a hard once per turn? You can only activate 1 per turn. Oh, that kind of sucks. Oh well. I'd play set rotation. Maybe a Dragon Ravine so that if you draw multiple field spells, you can terraforming for 1, pitch something. I mean, you have a lot of stuff that's good in the graveyard. But yeah, those are my suggestions. So anyway, this has been BLS. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I shall see you next time.